I'm trying to look like a true professional with my side hustle, and what better way than getting myself some new business cards? I had several requirements for my design. It must have my logo, my website and number to contact me, and a QR code to easily access my website. So how do I put all of this together? Sure, I know some Photoshop skills, but design isn't my forte. I jumped online and looked at a couple of websites that had some great pre-made designs for business cards. One popular option I see a lot of people recommend is Canva, but I have no experience with it. For my own businesses, I've been using Placeit. They have a bunch of templates for all sorts of things, including business cards. Placeit allows you to create high-quality branding and marketing material and make amazing visual assets for your business regardless of technical or artistic skills. So I checked their design section, selected business cards, and began designing within seconds. I typed in my business name and selected pets as the industry, which updated the templates I could start from. The vertical business cards was something that caught my eye. I first replaced the main graphic with my own logo and added my contact information. Then I changed the background color to match my logo and updated the background image to be dog related, added a poop graphic to the bottom, and added a bit more text. With everything in place, I made some finishing touches, and this was the final front part of the business card, looking clean. Now it was time to work on the back of my business card, and I wanted the QR code to take up a good portion of the card. I found a 100% free QR code generator website called QR Code Monkey and began customizing. I'm having my QR code point directly to my website, and it will keep the color scheme of my logo. Once I was satisfied with how my QR code looked, I downloaded a high quality version of the image and went back to Placeit and replaced my logo with the QR code. The poop image was changed to an arrow pointing to the QR code, and I updated the text to "Get the Scoop" and the types of properties I provided services for. I did another round of finishing touches, and this was the final back part of my business card. Now we're ready for business. With the final versions of my business card complete, I needed to find a way to get these printed. I decided to go through GotPrint and began to fill out my order. The rounded corner option sounded interesting to me, so I added that to my order and found that it was simple to upload my designs from Placeit onto GotPrint's website. Once the back and front designs have been uploaded and I verified the layout is correct, the only thing left to do is to order the business cards, wait for production, and then delivery. While we wait for the business cards to be delivered, I'm going to talk about some tips for your marketing material like your before and after pictures. Ever heard the expression, "a picture is worth 1,000 words"? Before and after photos capture what words can't, and I hope to convey to potential customers exactly the kind of service they can expect with me. So I always try to take my pictures in the exact same spot, including the same angle. Whether I was taking a picture directly underneath me or a wider shot to capture more of the area, I tried marking the spots on the ground where I took my before picture so my after picture would look consistent. If I didn't capture the right spot and angle, I ended up with sloppy before and after pictures that I did not want to use for my business marketing campaigns. I always try to capture at least 2 to 3 before and after pictures at each new appointment to make sure I had enough to work with. This next tip was hard for me to manage, but I tried to keep the lighting the same as well. It's hard with the sun casting shadows on the grass or having shade in the way because of the fence line, but lighting is very important so all of the details in my before and after pictures are captured correctly. Since I use photo editing software like Photoshop, I bumped the saturation level of the images a little bit to make the picture more vibrant. Especially when I find myself in areas that are a lot more brown than green, increasing the saturation of the image will help it stand out more on the social media feeds of my potential customers. I also tried experimenting using text on my images to convey the types of properties I service, like residential homes, commercial properties, and HOAs. Since I started adding this text on my images, I've had a couple of apartment complexes and property managers reach out to me for quotes. It may be a coincidence, but it's something you should keep in mind. Speaking of commercial properties, I landed a 312 unit apartment complex to scoop their grounds, so if you want to learn more about landing these kinds of clients, hit the subscribe so you don't miss that video when I release it. Placeit also has thousands of templates to make marketing material on Facebook and Instagram. For example, I made this cute Facebook post for Valentine's Day, and you can find many other themed templates to level up your small business. You can try Placeit for free via the link below. Well, my business cards got here. Between you and me, I'm really nervous. This is my first time seeing them. Oh, this is sick. Oh, this is sick. Time to test out the QR code. Hell yeah. These business cards came out exactly how I had hoped, and I'm super hyped that the QR code worked as intended. To be honest, the whole idea of making a business card made me really anxious, and it took me almost a year and a half to order my first ones. Anxiety strikes all of us in different ways, so if you want to learn some tools on how to overcome that, click the video that's on screen now. And I'll see you on the next scoop, and as always, acknowledge the now. Bye.